Hey guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, welcome back, and I appreciate the support. Guys, let me tell you something. This Tyree Nichols case is out of control, and it done sprouted a whole bunch of roots going a whole bunch of different directions, and it's a lot of crazy stuff coming out. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit today about the chief of police. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are saying she needs to be fired and all this other stuff. And I want to get into that very topic. I also want to get into, some of her responsibilities and why I think, though she didn't know this was happening, she knew the Scorpion Squad or the Scorpion Group or whatever. She knew what they were. She knew what they were about. And I think this could have been avoided a long time ago. Let's get into it. I was sitting here, and I just made my last video about an hour and a half ago. I was sitting here thinking, and I'm looking at you guys' comments. And you guys do a very good, job of commenting. One of the videos I just did was off of somebody's comment, so I appreciate the comments. Whether they're good or bad, my channel's a channel where we can come together, talk amongst ourselves, and keep it real. So I appreciate these comments, and you guys keep them coming. Listen, in one of my comments, somebody was saying, hey, she needs to get fired too. And I was saying to myself, I was like, I don't know if she needs to get fired because she didn't know anything about it. And then I started thinking, and I was like, you know what? I honestly think she should step down. And that's a major position that nobody wants to give up. But I'm going to give you my reasons why I think she needs to step down. Check it out. This is the first thing. Let's talk a little bit about her. Now, I don't know when she joined the force, right? But she's only been chief of police. This is why I say she shouldn't get fired. This is the first part. And don't cut the video off. Just hear me out. Get the whole video out and then tell me what you think. This is why I say she shouldn't get fired. She's been chief of police only a little over a year, right? Now, she got voted in by city council officials, city council members. That's who voted her in. Because as a chief of police, a lot of people don't know, you can be appointed by the mayor, city council, or other type of city officials that have some type of weight to them. In her case, Miss Cerelyn Davis was brought in by city council members. That's who she was voted from. Now, her job. Let's get a little bit into her job, right? The duties, I had to go on the internet and check this out. The duties of the chief of police in any police force is this, and it makes sense. This is why I say she shouldn't get fired, but she should step down. This is one part of it. The duties of chief of police, I have it right here, include officer testing, officer training, and evaluating officers. Evaluating officers, to my knowledge, is, you get your 6-month eval, how you doing on the force, if you got any complaints against you, how many tickets you wrote, the standard police crap. Another duty of her is assigning promotions. Another duty is delegating casework. I guess that would be the detective, another thing is this, conducting administrative duties, right? I guess signing off on stuff. But this is who she is overall. This is who she's supposed to be. A tactical leader, a people manager, and a public liaison for the force. Meaning, if they go somewhere and they want to, she goes out in the public and does work. She represents the police force as an ambassador. But the reason why I say she shouldn't get fired is because, honestly, in my opinion, guys, I don't think she knew they were doing shit like this. Because going back into the situation with the police, they used the database there it all comes down to who you know, or, you know, there are databases that we as regular citizens can use to look people's information up. My opinion, he used these databases. He got his friends involved. They thought they was going to go in there, do their dirt with this boy, right? And nobody's going to know nothing about it. And they was going to use their badge and hide behind that. You know, the blue shield of silence or whatever the fuck it's called. I think they was going to use that. And it got out of control. A lot of people responded to the, you know, what happened, the tragedy, and they didn't think this whole thing through. And a lot of questions blew up their alibi. Now with her, right? Now, one of her duties is to, she's a leader. Now, a lot of people say, oh, well, this happened on her watch. Do I think she knew this was going to happen? No, because police, you know, the department is just like any other job. There are a lot of people that she got to keep control over. And you know how it is once you get complacent in your job. As long as you don't hear problems, you don't want to hear nothing. Or if no problems come up, you think everything's good. As far as her evaluating officers, I know some of these officers are getting complaints. Hell, I seen that somebody on the news program since Tyree got killed, somebody said they made a complaint and all they do is just put them on standby on the phone and they couldn't even get through. So I know if people are making the complaints on them, on the Scorpion team and all that. So she has to know about that. And the reason why I say she knew about that is because of what I'm about to tell you. And this is like a bomb. It's her job to oversee everybody and know everybody. They have supervisors in the Scorpion team that report to her. So all of these different claims and people file, you know, you'll be surprised how many people file complaints against the police force that she has to hear or it has to get its way up to her. Does it always? I don't know. But listen, watch this. This is an article I found on the New York Post where it started talking about her. And it's a small article. I want to read this to you. And this shocked me. It says, Cerelyn CJ, that's a nickname, CJ Davis became the first female police chief in Memphis history in 2021, right? Well, she's been in it 2 years. And is currently in the international spotlight after 5 cops brutally beat Tyree Nichols. Listen closely. She was fired from the Atlanta Police Department in 2008 for her alleged involvement in a sex crimes investigation into the husband of an Atlanta police sergeant, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Listen to this, y'all. 2 detectives accused Davis of telling them not to investigate Terrell Marion Crane, who was married to Sergeant Tanya Crane, after the police department obtained photos of him with underage girls. A federal grand jury later indicted Terrell Kane on child pornography. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of child pornography in 2009, the newspaper reported. How the fuck did she become chief of police in Memphis? And you know, you got to take background checks. So that lets me know that the city of Memphis, or these city officials, not the city officials that appointed her, because she had to be a cop before she became chief of police. That right there supports the statement that they was hiring felons in the Memphis Police Department. All this could have been avoided if they had stuck by the book. That's bullshit. City of Memphis dropped the ball. And this thing is going in a lot of different ways, and a lot of people getting under investigation. She need to step down. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't fire her now because she's entrenched in a position, and you could have fired her a long time ago before she became the chief of police. So that lets me know that a lot of people are not doing their due diligence when they're seeing if these people are valid for the positions they're applying for. That's a damn shame. So, and it says, like I'll read back again, it says 2 detectives accused Davis of telling them not to investigate Terrell Marion Crane, who was married to Sergeant Tanya Crane, after the police department obtained photos of him with underage girls. Okay, so the detectives found these pictures of underage girls, right? They go to her because she's the head cop. She's the top cop. hey, listen, we got something that's you really need to see, CJ or Chief. Look at this, because they didn't go to him first. This her. I don't worry about that. Either one of two things. Either she liked Terrell Crane, the detective, or she didn't like Tanya Crane. You know what I'm saying? So one or the other is the reason why she did this. She was friends. She might have been friends with both of them, because people were saying, "Hey, she was in a sexual scandal. She was having an affair." It wasn't that. She was doing a case cover up. Her ass needed to be in jail. She needed to be in jail because the guy pled guilty to the count in 2009, and they told right on her, dumbass. So somebody was doing their police due diligence and doing the right thing in the department. Where she get out of there? Where's she at now? Memphis. So I don't know if she was there since 2009, 2010. I don't know how long she's been there. But this is fucked up. This lady should not be in any type of position of power to where she can tell somebody whether they doing right or wrong. And all this came out of something that happened to Tyree Nichols. See how this go? You do dirt, you get dirt, ladies and gentlemen. She needs to step the fuck down right now. And I don't know why. I don't even know if there's a rally to get her the fuck out of there. Because, and another thing it shows me is the city of Memphis, right, their police department was desperate to hire people. Like I said, when I heard they was hiring felons or people with felonies, I couldn't believe it. This right here is your proof. Right, sitting right in your face. That's your proof right there. And that's a bad felony to cover up something like that against kids. That to say a lot about your heart and your mentality, your mindset. She comfortable in that position. Look at me, I'm the chief of fucking police. You know, I'm the first black woman. Everything's historical. I'm the first black woman to be chief of police. And look at the fucking shit that's running up under. The fuck are we doing? What part of the game is this? I don't understand, man. She need to get the fuck out of there. See, they can't fire her. I mean, they can't fire her over this offense in 2008 because they gave her the position already. That's why I say she can't get fired. Plus, she probably got dirt on everybody because a dirty cop like this that's sweeping stuff under the rug, Lord knows how much she swept under the rug from the Scorpion team. She could probably name names and everything. City council members, she probably knows shit on the mayor. Entrenched. That's why when the shit jumped out, I'm appalled. I'm a this. How the fuck you appalled when you tried to cover up kids getting fucking child pornography from somebody you know? Get the fuck out of here. Listen, guys, leave me a comment. I know she can't get fired. That's why I said no, she's not going to get fired. But as far as stepping down, the honorable thing is to step the fuck down and get the fuck away from law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit. Like I said, leave me a comment, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I say comment twice at the end. I don't know why. And I'll see you guys in the next video. But damn, man. Damn. And this is the part that makes me mad. I hate to go on after the closing, but listen. These motherfuckers here, I can't stand that type of person. You know what we as a people go through sometimes. You sitting up in there, and then we're supposed to be upright in the law. And it's sad that this happened and all of this stuff. And I'm black, I can understand it. Can you? Can you? Can you really understand it? You got bones in your closet. Get the fuck out of there. Put your badge on the table. Ethos. Get the fuck out. I can't take this shit no more. I'll see you guys in the next video.